Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to another video on the channel. It's finally here. We've got here the NBA playoffs. Now, if you guys been following this series, you know we're taking on the Memphis Grizzlies in our first round matchup. We did get the second seed. We made a whole lot of trades. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to go back and have a look at the previous videos. You guys will actually learn how we got here, how we got some of the players, how we signed some players. We did make some trades. Evidently, we've got the second seed. We're taking on Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. Today's video, we are going to review the first round. Every single game live. Game 1 will commence with every single game it's going to take to review this series. So let's get in to game number 1. It is the Golden State Warriors and the Grizzlies.
Round 1 in the Western Conference begins. The Memphis Grizzlies have heard the doubters. As the 7th seed, they face a daunting battle ahead. Will they be able to dictate the first chapter of the series against the Warriors? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs. Coming up.
So game 1 here in Oakland, it is the Dubs going up against Memphis. Ja Morant. You already know that you want to get off to a good start in your NBA playoffs. Like I said, every single game is going to be reviewed. You aren't going to see the full games yet, but we are in the first round of the NBA playoffs. There is our starting lineup, Ja Morant. It's going to be a tough matchup, so let's get into it. The playoffs are commencing. It is the Golden State Warriors and the Memphis Grizzlies ready to kick off the playoffs. So we're underway here from Oakland, and boy oh boy, Memphis came to play in this one here. You guys will be able to see that the Memphis Grizzlies really started to get rolling in this game. I mean, you're on the road, you want to start off well here. They do end up missing, but I mean, we actually were struggling a little bit. Beautiful pass inside here from Steph to Draymond. He gets the and-one play on Ja Morant. Hopefully we can foul out Ja Morant. Morant was massive in this game. He finished with 30 points as the Memphis Grizzlies did actually jump the Dubs at home. I did know that the Grizzlies were going to come in and they were going to fight. I mean, they weren't just going to allow us to just walk all over him. Klay Thompson, need him to get going in this series if we're going to be any chance. Launches for 3. So Klay Thompson hits the 3. Hopefully he has a good series. But like I said, this man here, Ja Morant, 30 points on the night, leading the Grizzlies early on. And boy, oh boy, they were rolling. 35 plays 56. As you see Valanciunas here get the putback dunk. He was absolutely balling. We needed something special to get back into this, and Steph hits the 3. So we were at home. I knew our crowd could really lead the charge back into this one. Andrew Wiggins here trying to get something going, and that is the story of this first half. It was all the Memphis Grizzlies. So we get into this second half here. Andrew Wiggins has 12 points for the Dubs. We were just shooting really, really poor, and Memphis were taking advantage of it. So it was almost 20 points. You see here, we do get it back to 11 as Klay launches a 3, and Klay hits the 3 in game 1. We're still in this one here. Steph and Curry, we needed him to get going. Now, at this play here, the floppy play was actually working quite a lot. Klay coming off the screen, but our poor shooting was really coming out. Now, fast forward to the last quarter here. The Dubs actually do get the lead. We lead by 4 points, but this Memphis Grizzlies team were just not going away. Brooks and Morant were really leading the Memphis Grizzlies. That's a beautiful pass inside from Draymond Green. He gets it to go. We trailed by as much as 20 in this game. A massive second half fight back. We lead by 4. But I mean, this man here, you need to stop Morant. Ja Morant. He goes in and throws it down. Steph for 3, knocking down a massive shot here. And Steph and Curry really came alive in this. Curry did have 38 in this matchup, and he's leading the Dubs. You see here, we're all tied up. 134 plays 134. When you see Dylan Brooks here trying to force his way inside, and he does. How does Brooks get this one to go? And they are so close to taking game 1 when Klay splashes in a 3. So Klay Thompson gives us the lead back. Massive 3-point shot there for Klay. And look at Wiseman come over the top of Brooks. James Wiseman comes over the top. Is that a game-saving block? We trail by 1 point. 138 when plays 137 when Steph. He gets the rebound. The offensive board comes around, launches for the lead, and he's got it. Steph gives us the lead. Have a look at this in game 1 of the playoffs. Memphis have been brave, and they've got a chance to win it. It's a 2-point game for the tie. He misses, and that is all she will write. The Dubs are going to escape with a win here in Oakland. They trailed by as much as 20 in this one. And Steph. The Dubs get the job done. Steph and Curry finish with 38, 6, and 7. The Dubs take game 1. We gear up for game 2. We cannot allow the Memphis Grizzlies to come out and get a massive lead like they did. I mean, they threw the first punch. We answered, and we get the job done. So the Dubs take this one, 140 to 138. Curry had 38. Look at Morant. He had 35 and 12. Dylan Brooks, 25, 5 and 3. He was good. Wiseman in his first playoff game, 22 and 12. Man, it was a good fight back. But we cannot allow Memphis to get off to hot starts like we did. So we get ready for Game 2. Let's swing over to Game 2. Golden State lead this series 1-0. And we already know that Memphis are going to bring it for Game 2. They're not just going to allow us to, just walk over them in this series. They are the 7th seed. So, I am confident we get the job done with the lineup we had. Game 2 here from Chase Center. The first playoff games that have been played at Chase. Boy, oh boy. We did have Memphis and Golden State actually played yesterday, and you actually saw Curry scoring 46, getting Golden State to the play-in spot at number 8. Is Curry the MVP? Man, sheesh, he's been balling. But Game 2 here, you see the Golden State Warriors rolling with the same lineup. Draymond Green has been inserted into the starting lineup for the playoff series. So, Memphis starts strong yet again in Game 2, as you guys will see here. Dylan Brooks he's been a bit of a force in these first 2 games. They did start well, but they didn't start as well as they did in Game 1. You see here some steal in transition. They actually are deadly in transition. I don't know why we're jumping here on a pogo stick, as you see. Allen goes in. Klay Thompson, need him to get going, and he hits a big 3 for the Dubs. Now, Klay and Steph in the first half actually did struggle quite a lot. You see here, beautiful shot here from the Grizzlies. Klay and Steph, I think, only had 5 points, but basically together in the first half. Klay Thompson here misses the 3. Steph had 5, Klay had 5, and it just led to Memphis really dominating. But you see Steph here going inside with the left hand. If Steph and Klay are not going, we struggle. We trail by 6 points here in the second quarter when Steph and Curry steps back for 3. We need it. He misses it. Doesn't matter. Wiseman's there for the putback. Gets it and 1. So James Wiseman really showing out in his second playoff game, his first playoff experience. And we needed something here. And finally, Steph gets going. So a little bit of a Curry flurry here in this second. You see, Seth Curry gets involved. So a bit of a Curry flurry from the family as we get into the second half here. We do have a 5-point lead when Steph and Curry come to the party. Steph and Curry comes to the party. He gets to roll here. You see with the step back, pull for 3, green light, and 3. Steph hits a big 3, 8-point lead for the Dubs. Why is Draymond jumping? Actually, it was Andrew Wiggins. I actually thought that was Draymond. Why is he jumping though? Final quarter here, and Memphis are just sticking around. They lead by 2, and they're playing some really good basketball. I thought it wasn't going to be an easy series, and this just shows. You see here, Clark here trying to get what he wants, trying to go inside, and he charges on Draymond Green. That is a big play. 2-point lead for the Grizzlies. Clark, though, this time with the mismatch, he gets it to go over Steph, and Memphis are looking at tying this series up. Dubs trail by 6 when Klay in the corner hits a big 3 for the Dubs. We needed that, but Memphis have the answers so far, and they lead by 5 with 5 minutes to go here in Game 2. Steph going inside, getting it to go. Strong take there from Steph and Curry. He's up to 21 points, but like I said, we needed a Curry flurry. Morant, tough take there from Ja. That is a massive take. 109 plays 104. Memphis looking to tie this series up. Going back to Memphis, and Morant again. Ja Morant had 24 in this one, and he goes inside. He actually had a triple-double as Steph hits a big 3. We needed that 3. Ja Morant did finish with a triple-double in this one. He was really leading the way when Steph and Curry's got takeover, and you know what that means. Danger, danger, danger for the opposition team. Klay Thompson at the top here at Chase, trying to get Steph. Look at Steph coming off from screens. You already know what that is. That's a 3. Steph hits the 3. It's a 2-point game. When a Memphis turnover, they could have almost sealed the deal. Wiggins, find Steph. Where is Steph? There is Steph. Got it. Stephen Curry gives us the lead. We are making this incredibly tougher than we have to, but this Memphis team will just not go away. Dylan Brooks here for the lead. Got it. Dylan Brooks knocks it down, and it comes to this. The Dubs, Klay for 3, misses. Collins gets the board, kicks it to Klay to Steph. All we need here is a point to tie or even win this game, and gives it to Wiseman, and Wiseman throws it down. The Dubs have the lead, and it comes down to this. The Grizzlies, they trail by 1. Memphis, Dylan Brooks, 19 seconds on the clock, trying to get this is for the win. He misses, and we get the board, and that could be it. Steph is fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. He knocks the first down. Steph hit the second, and this one is over. 2-point game. Dillon Brooks. Steph did miss that free throw. They just need a 2-point here to tie it up. Brooks for the tie. He misses, and this one is over. The Dubs take game 2. Another classic here at Chase. And the Memphis Grizzlies, that one is a heartbreaker. They had their chances, but the Dubs win this one by 2. Curry had 31, 3 and 9, that flurry at the end. Klay Thompson finished with 27, 4 and 7. Wiseman again, extraordinary. Ja Morant did have the triple-double. Dillon Brooks had 18, 5 and 3. Brendan Clark, 14, 5 and 1. A massive Game 2 win for the Dubs. We're heading to Memphis here with a 2-0 lead. Game 3 coming up. Alright, so Game 3 from Memphis. We are traveling to the Memphis Grizzlies FedEx Forum. The Dubs, I mean, they did jump us in games 1 and 2. It's time. I mean, we know they're going to come out. They're going to be fierce. They're going to want this win. This is a massive game for them. Their first playoff game in Memphis for quite a while. And I mean, Klay and Steph, they really need to get rolling in this. They need to be hot early. And if they're hot, we can win this one. We can go 3-0 up in this series. I mean, the Grizzlies, they've jumped the Dubs every single game this series. Let's see what happens in this one. So yes, the Grizzlies again move the ball well, playing some good basketball. We actually had some really nice defense, but we were struggling ourselves. Well, we couldn't really get on the boards. Have a look at this. Why are we on pogo sticks? We are just on pogo sticks. Easy bucket there for the Grizzlies. Steph on the road. Get hot. Please get hot, Steph. Steph hits the 3. We win this, and I'm telling you what, this series is over. Brooks with a hand in his face knocks it down. Grizzlies actually did come out pretty hot themselves. But my word, Klay Thompson, if he can get rolling. Now, Klay actually did injure his knee in the last game. That's why he's got the knee pad on. We do get into the second quarter here, and Ja Morant's 15 points has led the Grizzlies as Steph goes in, gets it back to a 10-point game. We need a little bit of resurgence here. And finally, you see here, we're crashing the boards. Wiggins gives it to Klay. Klay back to Wiggins. We just need something. Wiggins on the road. Inspire the team, and he goes in and throws it down. Andrew Wiggins going over the top. It's back to an 8-point game, and we're still in this one. But Memphis hit their threes. Ja Morant, like I said, been really good. Look at this. In Klay's mouth. Allen hits the 3. We get into this third quarter. 64 plays 71. We need something special. Steph, step back. Got it. On the road, you need Steph to get going. And boy, oh boy, did Steph lead us in this second quarter, in this second half. I must say, up the top, Klay for 3. Wide open, hits the 3. That's a big shot from Klay Thompson. It's a 2-point game when Morant trying to go inside. How does Morant even get a shot up there? And they've got the boards. They're crashing. They are starting to build a nice little lead here in the third. But we just need one little. We need something to go our way. Anderson gets it to go on. On the road, you need to be lucky. 103 here in the final quarter. Now Curry actually did pick up an injury in this quarter, as you see, for 3. He misses this one. Draymond is fighting down below, but Valanciunas is just a little bit too big. Curry did pick up a injury. You guys will see that Curry actually does miss a little bit of this last quarter. 103 plays 105. Now that's why we brought in Rondo as Klay goes in. Klay misses. Kicks it to Steph. Relocate 3. Curry for 3. And the Dubs have the lead. 1-point lead when Curry is injured. So 116 plays 111. 40 seconds to go. Wiseman at the line. Rondo is in the game. Now we don't know how bad the injury was for Steph when I was actually playing it at the time. 117 plays 111. Memphis to bring it back within 3. Their crowd is up and about. We just need one little. We need something here, and we're going to the man, Klay. Klay gets it to go with Curry off. He potentially gives us the Game 3 win, and we are going to go up 3-0 in this series. 119 plays 114. Curry injured. Will he miss Game 4? You guys will find out in a sec. If he misses Game 4, then we may be at risk of sweeping this series. But the Dubs do enough to hold on here in Memphis. It was a topsy-turvy game. Now, the story of this game was actually Collins off the bench. Collins, I think, finished with 21 points. He was extraordinary. That's exactly what we brought him in for. Dubs take Game 3. We go up 3-0 in the series. James Wiseman's been good all series. But the story of the night was Steph and Curry getting injured. 120 plays 114. Curry finished with 25. Wiggins was good in this one, 17 and 8. Collins 21-5 and 1, I think, rebound or 1 assist. Ja Morant had 21. Anderson at 18. Valanciunas was a beast. Now, it's Game 4. Steph and Curry will play for the Dubs in Game 4 as we go back to Memphis to complete or attempt to complete the sweep. If we can get this done, we will go through the next round. And I mean, it's been a good series so far. It's been a tough series. Memphis definitely have brought their A game. Ja Morant, I don't think they want to be swept on their home floor, but we've got other intentions in this game. It is the Dubs and the Grizzlies, game number 4 of this series, the reviewed series. Klay Thompson, Stephen Curry, yes, is in the lineup. Wiggins, Draymond Green, Wiseman. And all I looked for in this game was getting off to a hot start, looking for that real veteran experience. And I mean, bench players in a closeout game. If they're performing well, anything is possible. Draymond Green was extraordinary in this one as well. He finished with almost a triple-double as Morant, like I said, does not want to be swept on his home floor. He hits the 3. And, I mean, Memphis come out here shooting hot in this game. You can see here, nice pass. Jackson for 3. Got it. 6-0 start for the Memphis Grizzlies. But finally, the Dubs start to get something rolling here. Andrew Wiggins kicking it to Klay. Klay to Steph. Steph for 3. Injury? What injury? Knocking it down. And the Dubs rolling early on in this closeout game. Can we close out the Grizzlies and move on to another conference semi-finals? As Steph here. Here we go. Nice pass into Draymond. Draymond goes in, gets it to go. Tough take there from Draymond Green. But like I said, it was our bench players in this one. We are absolutely exploding in this. DeMarcus Cousins is spinning. Our bench has struggled in this series, but they waited to the perfect moment to really take over. Cousins was just killing it in this game. 58 plays 42. Nothing was going down for the Memphis Grizzlies. And boy, oh boy, did it look like we are going to the conference semifinals. It's been a tough game. 2 was definitely a turning point for them, I feel. They actually struggled quite a lot to really get their momentum back, and we just took it. They probably should have had game 1. They were up by 24 points. We came back, we got the job done, and now we're going to sweep the Grizzlies and move on. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video. You guys will find out who we're taking on next round in the NBA playoffs. Valanciunas, he tried so hard in this series. It just wasn't enough. And we just had the answers. Look at Steph and Curry here putting some dessert. Look at the pass to Draymond. And Draymond gets it to go. Now, we actually were going to challenge this call, but we decided not to. We will go on to the next round of the playoffs. The Memphis Grizzlies have been eliminated, the 7th seed. I mean, I didn't feel like it was going to be a sweep. I felt like it was going to be like maybe a 6-game series after game 1. We found answers every single game. Stephen Curry was just the best player in the series, but it was our bench in this series that were in this final game, game 4, who were great as Curry. Klay hits a 3 off Curry's pass. So we do actually go on to win this one. We take game 4 and we advance through the next round. Like I said, make sure to stick around. You guys will find out who we're playing in the final. The next round, the conference semifinals, it should be really good. I'm pretty sure it was out of Portland Trailblazers or the Denver Nuggets as the Dubs advance. The first playoff series is in the books. Can we go on now? We've got, what, 3 more series to get and we are NBA champions. I reckon we can do it. I hope we can do it. We'll keep pushing on as game 4 comes to an end, 146 to 127. This game was basically over at the half. Klay Thompson finished with 30. Curry 22. Draymond Green had almost a triple-double. Morant 32. He tried the entire series. And Valanciunas, he finished with 23 and 18. So, who do we take on in the next round of the playoffs? It's these guys right here. It is the Portland Trailblazers. Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum. Both teams swept their respected opponents. We'll be taking on... it's a tough Portland team. Damian Lillard is tough. I think last time we played them on the channel, we were defeated. The Lakers and the Clippers have met in the conference semifinals. That should be elite. Can't wait to see who wins that one. You've got the Brooklyn Nets defeating Milwaukee. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Our series rolls on. We'll be taking on the Portland Trailblazers. Hit the like button. Stay blessed. We're taking on Damian Lillard in the next round of the playoffs. Can't wait for that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Stay blessed. I'll see you in the next one.